going to be the director of an art gallery in Germany. I am. So I actually made this bold statement when I was just 13 years old and standing in front of an artwork in real life for the first time. I had never set foot in an art gallery before, and I just could not believe I was standing in front of a real Frederick McCubbin painting. I had only seen this Australian pioneer artist's work in books and on a screen in a dark classroom back in the day of the overhead projector. I was wonderstruck. I could actually see the brushstrokes, and I thought about how the artist had once been standing there like I was painting it. I looked around me in awe at the place I was in, Queensland Art Gallery, and it just felt like the most wondrous place to be. For most of us, every day we are experiencing imagery through a screen, and this feels safe and doesn't require any special skills. But I'm here today to tell you that art galleries are great places to visit, and meaningful encounters with art are possible for everyone. For me, this single experience not only unleashed tears, yes, I was 13 years old and crying in the art gallery, but also unlocked a career dream. I'm going to be the director of an art gallery in Germany. So fast forward 30 plus years, and I have achieved a dream career. I'm not the director of an art gallery. I still only speak a little German, and I've actually never lived overseas. But I have had the privilege of working in art galleries for the past 23 years. The last 2 have been spent in my dream job as a curator at Home of the Arts on the Gold Coast. My role is to curate super fun exhibitions for our dedicated children's gallery, and this is where I have learned so much about how to unlock great art experiences for young and old, or young at heart, as we like to say. So let me ask you this question. Do you have an amazing memory from visiting an art gallery? Will you move to tears in front of an artwork like I was? Maybe your last gallery visit reduced you to tears of boredom, or are you yet to have your first encounter with art in real life? When I've asked people what they remember from a gallery visit, I've had some interesting responses. The air conditioning was very cold. I remember the car park. And this one, I'm not sure if it was an art exhibition because there wasn't anything on the walls. And I have to wonder about this disconnect from the art. And what are the keys to unlocking meaningful art experiences? Now, I realise not everyone feels like they understand the art or feels confident interacting with it. Many people are simply intimidated by the art gallery environment and just don't know what to do in front of an artwork. And those silent security guards don't always help, do they? Now, I didn't grow up in a creative family, and I had never set foot in an art gallery before that high school excursion. I was lucky to have a primary school teacher who encouraged art making, unlucky to have a high school teacher who almost dissuaded me from this career. I even dropped out of art in my senior year. So I've thought a lot about that profound first encounter and how to unlock that kind of meaningful experience for others. I truly believe art has the capacity to enrich and enhance our lives in so many ways, and artists help us to see the world in different ways. So it's this mindset that I bring to the children's gallery projects that I curate. At the heart of these interactive, immersive and fun exhibitions is the artist and their practice. I want the audience to enter the world of the artist, to see things through their eyes and to learn about how they make their work and why. We try to make the art gallery environment both educational and fun. And I try to channel my inner child in the curatorial process. There's a lot we can learn from taking a child's perspective or a child mindset when encountering works of art. In fact, I would say the key to unlocking knowledge and emotion in front of an artwork is to be open, curious and playful like a child. You don't have to like everything, and you don't have to understand everything you see. Working with children in the past, I've asked them to use emoji symbols to describe their first reaction to an artwork, but they only had two options: the love heart eyes emoji or the thinking face emoji. I don't understand. This is okay. Now, so you don't have to take your own emoji placards with you, I have some top tips for your next gallery visit. Take your child mindset to the gallery. Be open and ready to have some fun. I guarantee that you will see something cool, something weird, something clever that an artist has created. Channeling your inner child will help you to step into your next or first encounter with art with an open and curious mind. And guess what? You don't have to follow everyone else around the exhibition in the one direction. There's actually no rules on that, so try to follow your curiosity. Look for artworks that have kids' labels. They are a great entry point to learning more about the artwork or the artist that has made it. These labels encourage you to think in a different way about the art and see things differently. At my gallery, we have been creating Take Another Look labels to make the art more accessible for everyone, not just children. Take a friend along to an art gallery. Being social as part of your next art gallery visit is a great strategy. So together, you can talk about what you like or what you don't understand. Have a giggle at the art and just be playful as you encounter artworks. Channel your inner child. Be open to having a chat with the gallery staff or volunteer that's in the space. Some, like our UQ Art Museum team here, have specialised training to spark a conversation about the art with visitors. Or could you take a child with you? Seek out the kids' activations. They are a great starting point, and the child will show you how to be playful and open to having a great encounter. I recently visited another exhibition that unlocked a meaningful experience for me. At the wonderful Play Moves exhibition at Museum of Brisbane, I found myself in a room full of adults acting like children. We could choose to pop on some fluffy costumes that resembled plush toys, step into a fluffy bath, or lay on a fluffy sofa. What childish fun. We then listened to sweet, kind words whispered to us through headphones. I found myself in tears. Yes, again. It was a joyful reaction to this beautiful and heartwarming art encounter created by artist Michelle Vine. Now, this is an experience I could only have in real life, and because I was open to the experience, it would have been so easy to move through to the next space and avoid that opportunity. Taking the child's perspective or mindset could be the key to unlocking your next art encounter. Are you willing to take up this fun challenge? I'm here today to remind you that art galleries are great places to visit. In Queensland, we have some incredible public galleries, and most are free or have free exhibitions. These places have amazing collections and they offer engaging programs and activities for everyone. I truly believe art has the power to transform us in so many ways, physically, socially, emotionally. I wonder what meaning could be unlocked in your next art encounter. Perhaps it's time to take a break from the screen and find out. Just don't forget to take along your inner child and have fun.